Hey everybody, this is KLTechNerd bringing you another live stream. Basically, I've been doing some work off camera. A lot of work off camera actually, and I did do a couple of changes to what I was going to do. So, first of all, I ended up rebuilding the entire base of my base. So right now I raised it another block or so, and I even expanded it out sideways, and now I have it too. I'm going to put more decoration on the front eventually, but right now I'm running into another problem that I'll explain in a few minutes. This is not going to be a long live stream. No offense, but I don't think many people watch these because nobody really turns out for Satisfactory, but I did want to give a little bit of an update. So this is where the old base was. So I basically lowered everything, I guess, 2 blocks-ish. Anyway, though, in one of my thoughts is I thought, how cool would it be if I get rid of all these on this part? I'm still going to have down here for the piping and over there for the piping, but I'm going to go and then have this entire 2-part B, so if I have a vehicle, I can just drive it on in. I could drive on under, I could drive on in, it's going to be loads of fun. Anyway, though, if you look at the top, I've already started working on that part because I'm starting to try to plan stuff out. And one of the things I've been working on that's kind of cool, and that I'm probably going to work on a little bit in this live stream, is... I think I spelled copper wrong, too. That's not good. Anyway, oh well, tell me in the comments section how I should be spelling copper for that copper ore. Anyway, so I got some electrical work up and running. This whole row, by my math, is going to be nothing but plates that I need for my new factory. So, to give you an idea of how big I want to build this thing, this entire thing's going to be plates. This center part's going to be for all the little wiring and things like that are going to go into it. And this middle row, this is how I'm going to be feeding everything in. So it's going to be everything going into it that way. So yeah, this is how large it's going to be. And right now I have this working on plates. This part's going to be working on plates. This entire row is going to... Stop that! I don't want the chainsaw. How do I stop with the chainsaw? The chainsaw's fun, but not right now. Not when I'm talking. Anyway, though, so I have all this that's going to be plates, these 3 rows right here. And this row is going to be screws and rods. So if I jump over here, I've already started some of the manufacturing because I'm going to run out of resources if I don't get going. So this is the ingots getting turned into the rods. And then this is going to be this. So what I want to do is have this part making the rods. And this row is going to be making screws. So any rods over here that are not used are going to be for screws. Now I need a lot more floors in this. I'm still kind of doing the math on that, but I was thinking about it, and I thought, how cool would it be if I have these 2 rows being for iron, because iron is a big deal in this game. I'm going to have these 2 columns be for iron, and I think I'm going to go and then build 2 rows over here. One row I think is going to be for copper, and then the other row is going to be for steel when I get it. And I think that's how I'm going to go. This guy is so going to clip this building, and I'm upset about that, but I don't know where else to build this thing that has this much room, because if I build it over there, there's cliffs that get in the way. This area was the flattest that I liked, and unfortunately we're going to have a visitor daily, but maybe I could jump on his back then and ride him around the map. That'll be cool. So see, there's a silver lining in every mistake that I make. How cool is that? So one thing I wanted to work on right now was I'm going to go and start working on the copper stuff in this row. Now eventually I'm going to go and balance everything out better and make it all pretty, but right now I am running out of resources. So I need to get more copper. Otherwise I have stuff that's not getting made, and it's getting painful, and it hurts in the long run because I need those resources to keep building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this row be for screws and plates. I don't need any more plates, ever. So what I'm probably going to do then is make the next row up be all the extra screws that I need. And there's like 223 something that I need. So that's going to be quite a interesting little thing here. If I decide to eventually give the copper its own row, I could always move it up. That's not a problem. But like right now, I'm running out of wire and things like that for so I can make machines. So what I'm going to do is do that. I'm going to probably plan out the screws a little bit better. And what I'm going to do is eventually get to a floor. And then that's where I'm going to build the iron plates that I need. And then after iron plates, I'm going to build the frames that I need. And then after I get with the frames, I'm going to go and start making the smart plates that I need. And then that way I should have up to 10 machines? 10 machines, I think, all making smart plates. And that's definitely going to get an episode of its own. So once I get smart plates, it's going to be cool, because then I could just feed them into the machine. Then eventually I'm going to have to get, because I already know that for the satellite over there... See? What am I doing? I'm doing the floor, that's fine. Okay, cool. Eventually, when I get to the smart plates, I'm going to have to go and start working on... Okay, ow. Yeah, okay, fine. And then the stairs is all the way over there. I'll just talk while I'm going over there. Anyway, though, then I'm going to need to get smart wire and things like that. So those are going to get their own floors. So it's all coming together. And I do think that it's better that I made it bigger, because that's going to allow 4 rows of resources that are getting made. And then those 4 rows can then feed into the rows above it. And then those rows are going to feed into the rows above it. And it's going to seem really, really weird at the beginning, I think, because I'm going to have like tons of stuff getting made that's just going to sit around. But I can always feed that into the grinder to get coupons. And then while that's happening, I can work on other machines to make other resources. And then eventually everything's going to start evening out. It's all going to go on an evening out. Anyway, so that's kind of what I've been working on a lot lately. And see, right here I need to do the frames. So versatile frames are going to be next. Automated wire is going to be next. But right now I need 500 smart plates. So I figured it out. And to get another item that needs smart plates to be made, I need to make at least 20 machines worth of those. And that's why I'm bad at math. Anyway, but I'm going to get like 20 machines worth, and then that's going to feed into, and that's going to be its own project. And then while that's working out, then I'm going to work on the other floors, and everything's going to get fed in here. And then all the excess is going to eventually get fed into the grinder, so I get more coupons that way, so I can unlock stuff. And that's kind of how I have things planned out right now. See, I took apart my factories already over there. So I have no wire being made. I'm out of wire, so I need to work on that. I'm running out of copper over here. And then wire is... I have plenty of wire. So that's kind of what I'm going to be working on, is making the copper part. And I think at least for right now, until I get other floors made and I figure out what I need, I'm going to sacrifice a row or two over here to make the copper. Because I can the copper wire and things like that are going to be easy to eventually redo and retool to be like more screws. But right now I'm in such desperate need for wire, I don't see a reason to... Like, I don't want to leave this entire thing half built and then keep adding floors onto that until I figure out what floor I'm going to need. I want to get those resources so I can continue the factory. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. And then I'll just retool it later, and it should be easier anyway. That's what I get for tearing apart my other factories. I should have left that other factory over there. So, mental note, leave the first factory. And then I could have gotten more factories that could have made more resources. But right now, at least, it's not that bad of a deal. See, I got this stuff getting made. And I do have enough resources to continue with some of what I need to do. It's just, it's going to start getting very, very, very questionable the further that I go on. So that's kind of what I've been working on Satisfactory. Eventually, I'm hoping to do another Minecraft live stream. So, cool beans on that. Part of my problem with Minecraft is I'm a little wondering what I should do. Because, like, the exploring live stream was kind of... It was interesting. I thought it was interesting, but... I still would like to build some of those farms, like a big chicken farm that I can get a lot of food from. Because I do need food in that game. I do not know what they did in Minecraft. It's like chickens don't do as good of drops in farms anymore. And I feel like I'm always hungry in that game. So it's like, darn. But I'm probably going to eventually find my footing in there and work on Minecraft. I might put this aside for a little bit. Maybe do a live stream. Or maybe do an episode. And then start doing some Minecraft again so people don't get bored of this. But it's kind of where I'm at right now. Okay, so that's the 5. So that one opening, and then 5 more. And then I'm thinking what I'm going to do is have this be the steel. So this is going to be all the girders and things like that that I need. And then that'll be... Huh. Oh, you know what I did that I goofed on? I goofed. Of course I goofed. Anyway, let me see here. First of all, let me go figure this out. So, if this is going to be the steel, 2 more on this way. Yeah, I think I was going to do 3 in the middle, and I did 2 by accident. So, or I did 1 by accident. See, I can't count. It's Saturday, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Come on, man. So, I'm going to do this. And get this stuff out of the way. And so yeah, I think what I'm going to do, at least for now, is I'm going to have a one of these be for steel, and then one of these be for copper. And then that way, because I'm going to unlock steel fairly soon. There's no question about that. So that'll be fun. And then once I get a nice... Once I get the large storage containers, I think, I'm going to have basically 4 of the kind of storage containers that I'm using right now filled. And once I get to that point, I feel like I can then tear down the copper, or not tear it down, but like start working again on the other floors, figure out what's going to go on each floor. And I'm kind of doing it already on a paper with math, but it's a lot of work, and I'm lazy, so don't tell my math teacher I said that. But so what I'm probably going to end up doing is get this stuff done, find out what floor I'm going to put everything else on, and then slowly start working my way up. And once I get it situated to where I have all the floors in place, I think it's going to start moving a lot faster. Because then I can say, okay, this floor is going to be this much, this floor is going to be this much. Right now I'm having trouble because I took down the other factory, so bad on me. And what I should have done is left that up, and while I slowly planned everything out here. And that would have probably been a lot better. And once I start getting the stuff, though, I think once I get to the 10th floor, it's probably going to start going by really, really fast, because I'm kind of building everything ahead of time, which is kind of killing me, too, time-wise, because, like, a lot of those plates that I set up, they're not really connected because they're not even being used, but I wanted to have something there as a placeholder. So I kind of just left that one there. So memory, mental note here. if I play this again... Oh, yeah, and then I have this thing in the middle, which is... bleh, that cut back on my storage containers, but I don't want to... Like, I don't know if I can blow that up. If I can blow that up, I'll fix it, but I don't know if I could blow that up. So I'm just going to leave it there and cover it up with walls as best as I can. It'll be a little joke on me. Anyway, mental note here. If you're playing this game, make sure to keep the other factory up while you're building the bigger factory, because you are going to need resources and you are going to run out so much faster than you thought you could. And the reason simply is because the other factories, I'm not producing anything right now with copper, so I have power getting made that's not really getting used up. I have things that are just kind of sitting there, and slowly I'm dwindling on supplies. So what I should have done is left that up and not worried so much about it, I should say. Anyway, though, so in the future when I play this, I'll just go and leave some of those factories up so I can continue to make supplies and not get in as much trouble. Supplies-wise, at least. Supplies-wise, at least. But, like, right now I have... See, I'm slowly gaining on rods. Again, I'm slowly gaining on plates. Eventually, I'm going to get the screws done. But, like, right now, if I go in here, I should. Oh, I'm running out of screws, too. So, okay, yeah, I need to get those screws made. Thank you, Satisfactory. I should have gotten those, And then right here, I'm going to go and then get this done. And once I get the copper to where there's copper being made, I'm going to go and then I'm going to start setting up the screws. Then I'm going to set up the other floors. I'm probably going to figure out on paper, not on live stream, because you guys probably want to watch more playtime. More playtime, less me calculating. Okay, so right here, yeah, I have 3 up here. Don't know why I have 3, but it made it even. I like symmetrical, which is nice. But anyway, though, so I got this being made. Down here is going to be the placeholder for the conveyor belts. I kind of would like to be more on the gasoline and stuff like that, too, before the fluid update comes out, so I can be grandfathered into that. So there's something else I need to go do. But yeah, this is all coming together. I'm not happy, per se. I kind of wish I would have chosen a different location. But at least as of right now, I like the size of this. I'm probably going to eventually want for it to be bigger, though, so don't put me on record as saying, oh, this is the perfect size ever. I could so make this bigger. Matter of fact, I probably should have. So, yeah. That's kind of what I'm working on right now. And actually, I shouldn't even really say that, because I so kind of wish I would make this thing... I'm going to keep it at what it is right now. Later on, I can always go back and fix it. But a piece of advice for anybody who's trying to do this at home and watching this guide and thinking I have an idea of what I'm doing, I would make it bigger, because like tens is always easier to work with than any other number. So what I would probably do in the future with this is, because like right here it's 9. Let me see here. Yeah, 9. And then there's a 2 gap. What I would probably do is cut it down to where it's like 5, and then a 2 gap, and then another 5, and then a 2 gap, and then keep it at 10. Because it'd be cool if, like, this entire side was just 20. And then have 4 towers, or have like 25 slots for factories stuff, and then have a the 4 towers, so you know that if you keep this entire row as just items, that's 100 machines per floor. Like, I think that would have been better. I kind of wish I would have done that. So, in the future, that's something to look out for. So if you're watching this and, like, I want to recreate that, that's one thing I would change, personally. I would make it bigger so it's easier to do the math for. And if you go and... I don't know. I would probably want to do it, like, 5. See, I'm out of those again. Now I need to go all the way back down there. And... Can I get lazy? I think I'm just... No, I can't get lazy. Okay, cool. Can I just sit here and just take them for, like, 2 hours and then have a bunch of people watch me? People just go like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm collecting these. But see, like, that's another item that I was running short on was rods, so... Now I have machines making rods, so now those are filling up. I can get happy about that. I would say, too, though, that another opinion would be to have the storage containers use slower belts. Because, like, everything that I'm making is eventually going to be used up in a machine. But you don't want for the stuff to go into the storage containers necessarily. So, like, right now, using the 60 belts would be good. Eventually going up higher. And using the... sorry about that. Eventually going up higher and then using the higher belts is would probably be necessary, but I wouldn't go anything over like 120. Because 120 items per minute is pretty good flow, considering the fact that you want for most of your stuff to get used up in the machines. And I did do some crazy load balance. What the... You know what? Fine, I'll just leave it. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, I care, but... I'm not going to spend an entire live stream messing around with the staircase. I think it'll be... people would want more entertainment than that. Let's see here. I forget exactly what my math is going to be, so I'm going to so totally do dirty math right now. But to be honest, none of this stuff I want to have stay here for an extended period of time, so... that'll do. That will do. I definitely didn't know how big I'm out of concrete again. I definitely didn't know how big I should make everything, so... Mental note here for anybody who's watching. If you want to try to build a factory, make it bigger than you think you need it. Because it's better to have the space and not need it than to not save the space and then go, oh, crud, what am I going to do? So that's another consideration. You know what? Fine. I'm going to... I can fit 2 more. I can fit 2 more. Come on. Is this thing still connected? Okay, yeah, it's still... See, it's still flowing in. Are you connected? Yeah, it's still connected. Okay, cool. But, like, that's kind of how I have the factory worked out. And eventually I'm going to have larger containers. So those larger containers would give me some more storage, more items to use. And eventually, when I get to that tier, I'm probably going to put an overflow in it. So only the overflow stuff goes into the storage containers. And then only the overflow goes into the shredder. Because I do not want to have stuff sacrificed for coupons unless I am so full of stuff that it's like, I need to get rid of these to keep the machines working. And I go, okay, fine, I'll just recycle them. And let me see here. Wow, I've already been on for 24 minutes. Time flies, man. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun, and I am having fun. So we have that part. And then we have... Come on. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so right now, just as an example, this would be like 9 machines and the 9 machines. So that's 18 machines. And what I would probably do is do a mild form of balancing, like a dirty math version, which is like quickie math. And I will show that in a minute. Right now, let's go down here. See my ugly belt work. And let me see here. So right here is this part. Let's see here. Where is the... Just gonna go put another staircase in here. This is goofy. So right here we have this, and this is right under that. That's actually pretty fine. And let's put more of you. And let's go and then put you right here so I can get up. There we go. Awesome. So that's part of my belt work, and the idea is that a lot of the belt work is going to be hidden underneath the machines. So, like right here, we're going to go. And, okay, cool. So, did I actually do this pretty okay? Let me see here. I don't want to spend the entire live stream just putting up foundations, but... What the... So, okay, that's good. I'll fill that right now. So... Let's go right up until about... here. And right here, so, oh, hello, viewer. I'm sorry, I don't think I can pronounce your name, but hello, I read you in the comment section. I wish we had a timestamp, too, for that, so I could be like, oh, he's probably still in the chat. Yay. I'll say extra hi to him. I'll give him all the highs. Or her. The person. I'll give the person all the highs. And... So, here's my way of thinking. Let's go, and then... First thing of all, I'm getting tired of that thing being in the wall, so... Jess? Are you kidding me? There we go. Okay, that's perfect. And... So we have right here. And the same exact as the other side. What I'm going to go do is I'm going to go and put the stuff right through the center, same as the other side. And this is where it's going to get fun. Because there's 2 things that I need. Or 3 things I need, I should say, with copper. Let me see here. Please tell me I have enough for... I have plenty for constructors. Perfect! I love it when I have more than enough for constructors. So, what I'm going to do is, same exact thing as that side, I'm going to have this stuff on that side. And everything's going to get fed in through the center and then drop down the center. So, I'm going to need to put you right here. So I can figure that out. Put the constructor right here. Anyway, and it needs to go a little bit over the side, because once you go, and come on, Put it right... Okay, that's what you should not do. Do not put it right there. And... Hello, person from the Ukraine. That's okay, I can't understand English very well either. Just talk to my teacher, and they'll say, yeah, he's pretty bad at it. And... Conveyor belt, and there we go. That's what we wanted. So, the way that I'm going to work this out, because this is not going to stay here. I'm just doing this because I need copper very badly. But like in the case of with the copper sheets, it takes 20 copper for 10. Well, I should be able to get it in at least... Oh, thank you very much. I love Satisfactory too. I find Satisfactory very satisfactory. So, sorry, I hope that's the worst joke I tell you. Now that we know where it needs to go, what I can do is stand right here, and at that point, I'm going to go, and since I know that there's 1 and I need 20, I should be getting at least 60 from 1 point from a vein. So for that 20, I need to go 2, so I have 40. So 40 into 60. So that's from half a vein right there. Then I need to go 3 more to be able to use up 1 copper vein. And I might be overshooting it from right here. But that looks like it's about 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be that. So this would be enough copper sheets to get from 1 vein. And I do plan on looking for more copper and going nuts, so there's that. Now here's where I would do something different with that. I have one side over there, so what I'm probably going to do is let's go over here. But no, I agree, I love Satisfactory. It's a very, very good game. I can't wait for the new update that's coming out as well. And so right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat somewhat and put the factory right here. Go right here, and that click means that it snapped. So then I know that that connected. And then right here, I'm going to go for wire. 15 per minute, which is different from the copper. From the copper sheets. So if that's 15, I know that I have 15... Let's put this the other way. 30... 40... No, not 40. 45? 15, 30, 45, okay. 60. So all of that would be from 1 copper vein. And, oh, there's going to be another, like a 3.5 fluids update. So they're going to make an extra machine to bottle the fluids. And you know what? I'm going to cheat more and do this and this. And then that way I don't have to reline up anything. So you can, like, there's an actual bottle machine that's smaller that you can make bottled water with and bottled gasoline with and things like that. Okay, so if you use cable, we need 60 wire. So if each one of these, and this is kind of the downside of this, so it's not a downside, okay. So if this is 30, 30, 30, no power, 30, so we have 30, 60, 90, 120 copper wire getting made. Then when we do this, this takes 60 and then it makes 30, so 60. Wait, what? So 30, 60, so wow. So to use up all that wire, it would take exactly half the machines. So what I tend to like to do is I will go and then have these machines be for cable. And then these machines... Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me in my live stream. Have a wonderful day. If you want to, don't forget to subscribe so you know when I create any new videos. Thank you, though, for joining us. It's awesome hearing from other people who like Satisfactory. And thank you so much. So what I'm going to do is it's going to come in through the back. And like in the case with right here, I'm going to wire this up first so it'll start using it right away. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a merger right here. So it'll go in that direction. That's where the cable stuff is, so that's where I'm going to put it. And then all we need to do is take you right there. You right there. Now this is a problem. Kinda. Okay, so 60 resources, so 15. So that's going to be 60 wire. That's going to be a problem. Okay. So what we can do... Actually, what I should do... You know what? Let's just do this. I don't care. I have so much need for everything. Let's just go put you over there. And put you over there. And first, I'm going to find this out. Because if I can go... I should have enough, though. I do have enough. Perfect. So I'm going to put you right there. You can stay at 60, actually. Save some stuff right here. You can go at 60. Now, anything past this point needs to be level 2. Because I need that 120 to go into it. So, let's go. Move you right here. And then put you... Right, merger. And then put a level 1, because we're trying to save our reinforced plates. So that'll be fine. As long as this belt is level 2, it'll take it all. And then, to keep with what I was talking about, let's go and then put you, splitter, and point you right... How would I choose splitter? Wouldn't it be merger? I feel like it'd be merger. And it's merger. Okay, cool. So, you know what? Let me go and then put you... I'm going to put a wall right here so we can line it up. Logistics, and then merger. And then I think that'll work. Put a level 1, and perfect. Did not make that... I totally made that jump. It was the game. The game did not make the jump, I did. So, then we do level 2 right here. And then we can send this stuff down here. And then this is where it's going to get interesting, because what we need to do is use level 2 down here. And then this is where we're going to send the level 2 over here. And let's go and line you up right there. And there we go. Okay. And then we're going to plug you guys into... We only need... Remember, we're trying to save conveyor belts. We only need the 30 ones because the machines themselves are not going to need any more than 30. So we can go and then plug you in there. And then because we need the wire there, we can go and then take you. me see here. Can I move you? How close can I move you? Because I am running out of space down here. And I have so many layers I want to do of this. So let's go out right here for right now. And mergers. Not mergers. What am I thinking? Splitters. So if it's coming in at 120, and then we split you off right there using a Mark 1, that 120 means that only 60 is going to be able to go that way, but it's only going to take 30. So now we have 60 going this way. Once again, we do another splitter. And then we only need a Mark 1 to go in there. And then for the rest of these, we can use Mark 1, so that's perfect. So, you know what? Can I take you out? It's not going to be for a date. Here we go. So, now, we go over there. Plug the final one into there. Perfect. Then we can take the final splitter, plug you into there. I'm going to delete this for right now so I can get enough room. Level 1, perfect. Now I'm going to take from this, because this is going to be the lower resource 1. So this, I think, is going to break the machine not as fast, I should say. Or should I just... You know what? I'm going to take it from over here and be lazy. Because that way I'll break the machine faster. Then the storage can fill up. And then once it fills up, we have... there we go. Once the storage fills up, then the machine will work better. So, I don't care. Let's just break it. So let's go with walls. I'm going to choose this guy. And this is only so then the conveyor belts... No, I don't want to waste the plates. Here. Let's not waste the plates that I can't make more of, man. So then I can go right here. And this is going to be all the wire that's going to come down. So that'll be perfect. Now we can go and then bring the wire all the way down. Let me see here. Let's just stop right here. And one thing to note too, if you're doing this at home or if you're following this as a guide, I probably really should have made this place taller. Because I think I'm going to run in with a lot of spacing issues as time goes by. And the unfortunate part about it is I just realized... Okay, that's fine. I'll just fall. Yay! Cowabunga! Okay, so if I have wire going right... Where did I put the... Don't tell me I put it over there. Don't tell me. Please don't tell me. I hope... No, it's not over there. Okay. So, oh, it's over here. Okay. That happened. So, we go reinforced plates, which right now I have all of them on me. Blank. We have wire. So we're trying to connect to the wire. So let's go back here. And then I'm going to go. And let me see here. There should be wire. I don't even have you connected? Well, okay then. Let's go put a wall. And... line it up so it's lined up right now. And I put that backwards. So, there's where we want for it to go. So, Once again, I don't care if it's Mark 1 because all it's going to do is empty in there. And we have Mark 1. And then right here, I'm going to go up there. And then we have this guy. So then this guy's going to start filling up. And we'll get tons of wire. Then we'll go right next door. And then start getting more cable. And actually... Nah, if anybody's watching at home, that way they can... I'm going to probably get off soon, so then that way if they watch at home, they can see what I'm doing and then go, oh, okay, that's how he did one. Basically, I repeated for all of these. So, for the copper, for the wire, that's how I did all of these. And then I'm going to go up here. It's going to be so nice when I get a jetpack. Jump over here. And I so wish I made this thing thicker. And go over here. Then I'm going to go. Okay. Let me see here. Once again, I don't care if it's 60 items. It's only going to fill up. So, to be honest, it being bottlenecked at 60 is probably better anyway because then any future items are not going to bottleneck by it filling too fast. Because if it fills too fast, then it's going to bottleneck every machine that it's ever connected to. So, do that. That's the wire. Then we take our wire, which I thought I put over there, but I guess I didn't. Over here. Go past here. And then let's just drag you over here. You know, I'm just going to open this up, because this is where the rest of the storage is. And then that way I get a better idea of how everything's going to go. Cool. Okay, cool. So then the wire is done. Okay, so we got... I came up the wrong one. Okay. Let me see here. Is there even a staircase up there? Over there? Yes, there is. I left a staircase. Perfect. Anyway. So let's go over here. Go up here. And then similarly, all the wire's going to go over there. That wire's going down to that floor. So now... let's open up the center over here. Or not. The choice is mine. Because what I might end up doing is going right here. And this is where I'm going to do something that's kind of a pattern. Because I'm going to run out of space really fast. I don't care how big this thing's going to be. There's one big problem that I need to account for, so I'm going to do it right now. And that is this middle part right here. So right here, I have all the plates that are going to be scheduled to go down there. So any plates come out of here, and then they go down there. This is the first slot. So the only other natural thing for me to do is to keep with that pattern. And then over here, we're going to have the items go down one slot. So I'm probably going to eventually move that, because that was a goof on my part. So we have walls. Really? You're going to make it this difficult on me? You know, whatever. So eventually that's going to be the plates, that's going to be the wire. And... you know, what am I thinking? Why am I thinking that? That is... 4, this is 4. I said I was going to redo this thing anyway. Basically, I was going to keep everything in the first slot for the first floor, and then everything in the second slot for the second floor. But since I'm going to redo this part anyway, I might as well just keep it over here. But once again, if you're building it at home, that might be a good idea to deduce, because like right here, there's 9 different slots. So if you go and then do 1 block for each, and then they go down like this, then that means that you can build 9 floors onto the tower. And although I think I'm probably going to expand it past that at some point, it's a good marker to start from, so you don't become too overwhelmed with merger. And actually, that is okay. So we do that with the wire. And then once again, because this goes past 2, I'm going to go in and use a Mark II conveyor belt. But before that, let's put a merger going in this direction, pointing into this guy. But yeah, if you go and then go to the... actually, the Mark II might be better. So, yeah. And then let's go and then have you be Mark 1. You be Mark 2. And then there's 60 coming out. So, when it comes out, it's going to be cable. And then that's going to be cable. So that's 60 cable. Oh, we're fine then. Okay. And then you're going to go there. Cable. Cable. Okay, cool. And that's how I would do my factory. From there, let's go and add some electrical. Or actually, you know what? Let's go and then add ourselves a little thing right here. See, this is the only thing I don't like about this layout, too, that I need to figure out, because now this guy needs to cross all the way over. Wait, what? Why did I do that? See, that's how I'm a goof. I'm doing silly goof things. So, walls. And then go past that. And then that's very cool. Why am I doing it that thick? Don't do that thick. And then from... You know, why am I doing that? I might just do it this way. Because I want for this thing to eventually look clean. So if I go right here... Then I can go... Sorry, buddy. And then I'll have my clean look with you doing this. And then I can go down like this. And then there we go. So then we get that. That's going to go out into Mark 1 cables. And then let's go over here to where the storage is. And if anybody's watching this and you like it, please don't forget to subscribe so you can get caught up whenever I do a live stream. I've been doing some 2, I'm hoping to do some 3 times a week. And then we can catch up on the factory and see how good it's doing. And, okay, so that is fine. We're going to go over here. Let's take you out. Because this is the cable. Perfect. And if we go right over here. We can then go to a... What am I doing? Do this first. Because I want for everything to be as clean as possible in here. And there we go. Mark 1 cables are fine because it's just going from one storage container to another. Mark 1. And then when we go over here, we can then just go Mark 1 all the way down to here. So now everything's hooked up pipe-wise for those items. And is it this one that's the plates? Yes, it's that one that's the plates. Okay. You know what? Since I'm down here, let's get you finished. And then that way I don't have to set you up. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to line this up with the exit like that. So see? So it's right up against it. That way I can go over here. Connect it. Over here. Connect it. I'll make my own little exit over here. And then everything in this corner is essentially done. We have done one part of my storage unit. And that makes me a sad panda. Okay, so let's go put you right there. And let's go up there now, and I'm going to connect the copper line and the copper plates. And then let's power everything. So let me see here. We have... This is not even the right aisle, is it? Okay. So now we have those things. I'm only going to do 2 of these, I think. Because the 2 of these are going to be probably more than enough for me to burn through a lot of the copper, at least right now, until I find more nodes. And once again, because it's right here in this slot, let's put it right in the first slot. So, first floor, first slot. That's the way I like it. And then we're going to go over here. And then we're going to go, let me see here, down there. So that's where the copper sheets are going to go. And we have merger going right here. And then let's bring... See, I'm out of plates again. But that's why I have the plate factory right over there. And let's go over here. Jump! Jump. See, this is funny. I have all these plates that are getting made. But that's one of the reasons, too, why I wanted to get the reinforced stuff done. And that's one of the reasons why I only have... Sweet. Sweet. Why I only have 4 running. Because they already filled up the container with just 4. So I have the machines there as a placeholder. That way, all these machines eventually are going to be making plates. But for right now, they can go and barely be filled up. And I think I messed up here. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm not even in the right tower right now. That's super great. Anyway. But I did that so Actually, right now, let's do this. You know what? Eventually, I'm going to get the reinforced stuff done so then I can make more conveyor belts. And then it's just going to all slowly kind of start filling together. Because right now, I barely even have all the machines running, but I have some there as placeholders because the last thing you want to do is have to randomly put machines anywhere with a project like this. And that's MK1. I don't care about you, so that's fine. And, okay, so we have copper sheets. Copper sheets, no power, that's fine. So that is essentially going to be the output. Super sweet. Now, let's go over to you. Okay, these two are connected. So, let's go. And hopefully not fall down this hole. And we're going to put you right here. There we go. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put a splitter right here. Because all the copper is going to get split. And, in fact, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this. Let me see here. So, okay, we got those feeding those. We got... I need to finish this side, don't I? Grrr. Basically, I'm probably going to only use like one or two in... Probably one input. Because if I use an MK2, then it's going to have no problem doing the stuff. And let me see here. So MK1. Because the machines are not going to take any more than that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and merge everything off from... Let's see here. Is there anything down here? We're on the first floor, so I want to keep everything symmetrical-ish. So, the only thing I might change too about this tower, and I'll do this definitely off-cam if I do it, is I'm probably going to move aside that and try to get it so like everybody here drives on the right side of the road. So what I might do is get it to where... Let me see here. Like, all the input goes up the right side, and then all the output goes up down. So the left is leaving the factory, or leaving for the storage area, and then the right is the resources that are coming in. Just some crazy numbering system like that. So if that is going in there, we'll go and then put you right here. And why did I leave that? Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll leave that for right now. I don't care. But eventually I'm probably going to loop you like so. And then, once again, if it's left, it's leaving. So we'll go put you right there. Perfect. And then that's going in there, so... We'll put you right here. Is it actually connected? I'll find out soon. So, and then I'll put you right here. We're going to use a splitter. Yeah, I'm trying to make everything all nice and compact, and this game is... It's fun, but it's kind of likes toying with me. So, let's go down there. Same exact thing with this one side, so I'm going to go for walls. So everything that I'm facing toward this one, right? So the right is going up. The left is what's leaving it for down in the storage. So let's just... put you right here so I know where that goes, and then... So the in... Darn it, no. So this part is from... See, I can't figure out my own numbering system. Darn it. Okay. So the right is going in. It gets turned around. That's what I should be saying. It gets turned around. So now I'm going to go in here. Because the right is going in. Or I should... You know what? That just went in the wrong direction. What I need to do is this. Then it'll put it in the right direction. So good on me. And then I get to mess up, and then I can do this. I'll put that back in a minute, and let's go, and then splitter, so then split. And then split. And, you know what? No. I better do something else with this right now. So then let's go down here. Actually, split. So the input should be about right there. The nice part about this design is that nothing is going to really be visible once I'm done. So I can make this part kind of look as bad as I want it. Because it'll all get covered up. So let's put you right there. Conveyor belt mark 1, I don't care. So now we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we have all the input for that one. And you know what? I'm going to find a node eventually, and then I'm going to fix it. So let's go. Put you right here. And you know what? Let's just attach you. And let's all go over here. Okay, so all the inputs are done for those. So let's go find the copper. I still need to find the copper. And then bring it up here. And we... You know what? This is the sheets, right? So let's go and then move you down here and then connect you to the copper storage. Then once you're in the copper storage, I can go and then start looking. Like I said before, I should have made this thing like 1 block taller. Because I'm having to turn this thing into Swiss cheese just to get around it. And that's a pain in the butt. So I believe that's the copper plates. So let's go up here. Put you up there. And if anybody wants to know a cheat, I can show you right about... Not now. And now I need to go over here. Because now I need to go Okay, so the input's going over there. We have the input going over there, right? Okay. What the... I'm already losing track of what I'm doing. This is not good. So, okay, that's where the wire's coming from. So, okay, we have the output. We just need the input. Now that we're in the middle of here, this is the input. So, let's put you right here. And this is the input to... Are you serious? I'm gonna have to go up there again and check for the input. That's not good. That's what happens when you make it super compact, though, is everything kind of blends together. So it goes and gets harder and harder to figure out. So and you know what? This is not... Okay, so this is the this is the input. So this would be the output. Let's... No, wait, you know what? I kind of think I already know a problem. So let's just go over here. And we'll just put you right here. And before I forget, let's take you. And then put you right here. Wait, that's the storage bin? So I'm already on this. Okay, fine. I get it. Okay. And before I forget, let's go and then put you right here. Okay, so that's the what's going in. Now this is the fun part about this game, because I love how there's very, very little collision. And this is a secret that kind of everybody should know about. So I can go and then put you right here. I can just be disgusting. And this part's going to get covered up. So, and I have every intention of this part getting covered up. So I can go to you, say, okay, here's my iron, or my copper, where it's going to go in. Let's put a merger? No, splitter. A splitter right here. And we're going to split it right up into here. And then the minute that I go over there, I can say, okay, here's my copper sheets. Let's go put you right over here. Super, super easy. I'll just haphazardly bring this over here. That can't end badly, can it? And let's bring you... Seriously? Let's bring you through here. And as long as the supports don't touch, I can just put these wherever I want to. And put them in any configuration I want to. And this game will just let me. And I love that. And then it's all going to go right here. Okay, and let's go down there. And let me see here. Let me see here. So for the first time in a long time, I'm going to go and bring the copper line. And let's go grab you over here. And once again, as long as they don't touch, I can just bring this thing wherever I want to. And to everybody's horror, I think I'm just going to, for right now, do this. And you know what? We should probably start putting 2. And I'm probably going to go fix that other one eventually. Because I am so going to need more than one input for copper. And once I find more copper mines, it's going to get even funner. So let's go bring you over here. Let me see here. Where do I need the copper? And this is kind of the secret of what I was doing before. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I love the look. So I'm going to go. Darn it, I didn't make it. That would have been cool if I would have, though. And let me see here. I think it's this line. I hope I don't have to actually take out the wall, though, to figure it out, because I don't think I can necessarily put it back. Don't climb it. So this is the copper. So we're 3 from the side. So 3 from the side, so I'm going to go, and 1, 2, 3. All of these are copper, though. So I could technically put 9 copper lines all leading up to just this one part. What? Oh, yikes. Can I fit it? It's fine, I'll go get those later. And so let's go you, and then put you right there. Put, and this is kind of something special I like to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 right there. I'm going to put a window right here. But then down here, I'm going to put that. And then up there, I'm going to put that. So let's put you. Nah, I don't want you. Put you. And I'm just going to connect you to... That's cool. Right here. And then just like this side right here, I'm going to go and then move the copper line so it lines up with you. And once again, all of this is going to be covered up eventually, so I'm just going to haphazardly put this right here for right now. To everybody's horror. Eventually, though, I'm going to get higher lines anyway, too, so I can get more resources up and down that one line. Because right now it's 60. Eventually, it's going to be 120 and then 270. And that's the way I like it. So now that I have this stuff, I can cover you up, cover you up. Then I'm going to go up here. And let me see here. Where, oh where did the copper go? Come on. And then... Oh, if anybody wants to know, this is the line for the recycler, so I only need to connect it to that, and then anything that's extra gets taken away. So, we have that wall. Then I can go with you, connect you all the way up here. And then that. And my favorite part about that is the copper will go up here. And if I look to the side right here, I should be able to see. Come on. Are you serious? Okay, hold on. I did the wrong one. So I can look over here, and then I can watch the copper go up. So if I go, and then I look, and then the copper's not moving, I can go, wait, why is the copper not moving? And then I can go check the copper bins, and then I can say, okay. And then it stops right there. Like, see, the iron's always going up. Eventually, I'm going to have all of these things full with the input. So all the items I could just watch go up. And that's like my favorite part of this, is I could just watch everything go up. Maybe I should eventually, not right now though, because I already am kind of set. But another interesting idea would be to have windows right here, and then have the items go down, and then you can watch the items go down and get filled, and then have the storage up there. Ooh, actually that would have been cool to do, but it's a little I refuse to take this thing apart again to modify it anymore, but in a future base that would definitely be cool. So you could see the items go down and then have the raw resources go up. Actually, that'd really be cool. Then I could also make the storage containers as... Oh, wait, no. I need the storage containers because I'm a goof. So, next up, I'm going to go over here. I have the copper input going all the way over here. No, I don't. And I see where I did with it. Okay, here. Let's put you back so I don't forget. And let's go up here. But yeah, one other idea would be to definitely make this taller. Because I really do feel like I'm getting stuck a little bit too much. And you know what? Let's just add to the chaos. So I could go over there. And the shortest way is a straight line, right? So, let's go over here now. And then if I connect you, I can go around this way. You know what? This is a good little highway, so I'm just going to go with you. And this is a potential place to bring a lot of resources around, so I'm just going to put a wall right here. 3 conveyors, and then let's send you through. Okay, fine. Be that way then. Don't be my best friend. Okay, so put that right there. And then bring you around. And there. So what'll happen now is the copper will go up here, fill up those machines, and now all we need is some power. So yeah, we have most of what we need done, at least for right now, for that one particular tower. So eventually this stuff's going to go. So basically now all we need to do is add the power. So we're going to add the power in the same way that we added the power over here. Meaning I'm going to go and then say wall, 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 wall. Power, I got some wall outlets now. Got some more wall outlets. Put you. No, I don't want you. Double wall outlet. So now I just need to do this, and then I go 1. Stop. 2, 3. Then I can go over here. For right now, I guess I'm going to have to do... You know, I don't have to do anything. I'm going to do... I'm out of plates again. Okay. I'm going to have to go get more plates. You know what? No. I'll take these down for now. And I'll put you guys up right here. I refuse to move those stairs unless I absolutely have to. So... put you right. You're really not going to play nice with me, are you? And then right here, put a power line. Power line. And this is where I'm going to get a little silly. Because what I like to do is I like to have 2 main lines. So I can do that. Do that. And then I'll put 1 between each one of these 2 machines. So I'll go 1 for those 2. 2 for those 2. And we'll go all the way over here and then do 1 for these 2. And I'm going to keep going down the row, and I'm going to go 1 for you and 2 for me. Okay. This one thing is going to go down here. And if it seems odd that I'm not doing the copper plates, it might sound odd, but I wanted to get at least this row done because the cable and wire is a tiny bit more important in early game. And the pipes, really, I only need a bunch of them for when I go and start using the wonderful Futurama tubes, because then that'll make it so I can move faster, and for that I'm going to need a ton of those. But for right now, the copper sheets are kind of not important. So put you right here, you right here, and then that one's going to go off to the future down and down the line, and like over here. So let's just go put you right here. And then put you right. You know what? Let's put you right here. This is kind of a marker. So then we go down, down. And then there is my copper wire and my wire and copper. My wire and my cable. There we go. Okay. And eventually I'll clean this up, but right now I'm probably going to tear this apart again anyway, because that's just kind of who I am. So why put a bunch of work into evening out everything when all I really need this for is just a bunch of wire? And then put you right here. Feed you. Feed you. Copper sheets. Okay. Copper sheets. Okay. No power. Why are you not powered? Oh, it's because I didn't power you. So then do that. Oh, sweet. I already have some copper built up. And then eventually I'm going to go find more nodes. But, like, this is what I like hearing. And then there's all the copper going up, and then there's all the sheets and everything going down. There's my ugly network of stuff. Okay, cool. So and then put you back. And let's quickly go over so we can just kind of look. And this is the beautiful sight that I love to see. We have cable going down. We have wire going down. We have copper sheets going down. Wonderful. All I need to do now is figure out how to feed more copper into the system. And once I feed more copper into the system, we can get more stuff getting made. And there we go. So, yeah, that is, I think, going to take care of my copper needs for quite some time. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Have a wonderful day. I truly hope that everybody has a wonderful and safe day. And if you like this video, please don't forget to share it on Facebook if you want, and don't forget to subscribe. That really helps me out and lets me know that people are liking and watching my videos. And if you like this video, don't forget to like it, because that helps as well. And anything that helps is awesome, because it lets me know that people are indeed watching it, and there is all my copper needs being taken care of. Perfect. Beautiful. Wonderful. So I would call this a giant success, at least until I get to the 5th floor, and I have so much of a network of cable and supplies, I have no idea what I'm doing. But until then, for right now, I'm feeling good about this. Anyway, thank you so very much, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful day. We got supplies. And I feel good. Oh, see? Oh, whoa, I already have 54 cable. Wow. Actually, speaking about that, let's start putting some of the cable back away. Oh, see, I'm already filling up a lot on copper. That's awesome. And then eventually, as these things... This is one of the reasons why I don't really care if I get an exact amount of that I need from a node. Because as they fill up, they get stuck. At least as of right now, they get stuck. And as they get stuck, then I run out of space, and then I get more stuff getting stuck, and then it's just a problem. So for right now, this should take care of my needs. I will continue to work then on the screws and on the heavy plates so I can keep working my way on up. And eventually I'm going to get the steel. And that'll be awesome too. Everything's so awesome. But yeah, so that is my factory. And you know what? Let me just say this right now. In hindsight, what I would love to be able to do would be to have more belts so I could actually watch the item go into the storage container. Because I do think that that's really kind of cool. The only other thing I can think of, actually that I might end up doing, I'm not sure, would be to try to see if I could fill it up backwards. But I don't know if that would really work. So see, already all three of those are getting filled. I got iron plates being filled for days. The iron rods are stuck, so... next up, screws. Next up is the screws. Then I can officially say that I'm done with that. Once I get the screws going, see, that's what I'm talking about, though. So I could go and then make a bunch of other stuff just to get screws. But I already have... I'm backed up on rods. So why not hook up to the rod line right now and then get those rods turned into screws. Then I can make screws. Then I can use the screws and these to make the reinforced plates. Then I can use the reinforced plates and the rods to make the box thingies. And just go down the line. That's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go down the line. I'm going to probably overbuild a bunch. See, this is starting to get a little slower. What I want to do is have a continuous almost row. And then have everything that's not getting used up get shredded. Let me go check on my power, though. Oh, this is another thing I can show off, too. That's kind of cool. So I have this set up. So all the floors are going to be hooked up to this. And outside here is where the main line cuts onto the factory. And I cannot check the power on. You know what? That's a bummer. Okay. That's okay. Anyway, though, but if you look right here, this is where this entire factory is powered by this one plug. So if I cut that one line, everything dies. So right now, see, I'm only using up about 100 megawatts of my power, and I'm already having freezing up at the factory. So what I'm probably going to do is keep doing that. Eventually, I'm probably going to go and build a better coal factory. Maybe I should do that for another live stream. Anyway, though, but once I get that coal factory up and running, I'm going to have more power. Then I could build a larger factory, and that's just kind of the game that I'm going to be playing. But anyway, though, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. If you liked this, please don't forget to like the video. That helps me out and lets me know that people like watching me play Satisfactory. And if you like this, don't forget to subscribe as well so you can stay up to date on when I upload any new videos. I'm trying to do it every Saturday, or every Sunday, and every Wednesday. So I'm hoping to keep to that schedule, so something will get uploaded on those days. Anyway, thank you so very much, everybody, for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.